to read for Megsy like it's her birthday. Megsy's birthday reading. Megan's birthday reading. Yeah, Megan's going to say they're going to make her victim. Megan, it's your birthday. You are 906. Congratulations. Happy birthday, Megan. What do the cards want you to know for your 907th, 906th year around the sun? Let us have a look. We are using the Aleister Crowley deck because, you know, the sun in reverse. For a kickoff for your 43rd year, to say the official age, you were feeling, Megsy, you were feeling a little bit hopeful, but there's some caution here. You're a bit worried that you might have missed the height. Your timing might be out. Your shock and awe tactics might be out. Bear in mind, and I'm talking to you guys, not her now, right? Bearing in mind, right, the UK is just completely having riots tonight. She's not going to get the headlines that she wants from tomorrow's thing. Now, with the sun in reverse as well, Megsy, we know it is coming up to the 8th portal. In fact, we are in the 8th portal. It kind of intensifies around the 8th of August. That's the high point, if you will. But it is also an 8th year, and it's a Leo year and a strength card in the tarot year. So you're kind of, this is you at your best, Megsy. This is you at your best. This is as good as it's going to get. It ain't going to get any better. The 3 of Swords is crossing you over. So you do have some wound in there. You have got some hurt here. The hurt is potentially from people not liking you or vibing with you. What are you about? What's the main energy for you? And what bothers you the most? What is known? You don't like the way you are represented. You have the Queen of Wands in reverse. And the Queen of Wands is, you feel that you are being taken out of context. But everybody can see who you are and what you are. We have the 7 of Swords in reverse. There is no self-sacrifice. There is no understanding. You don't really, the only person you're fooling is yourself. Everyone else can read you like a book. Everybody else knows you've got these kind of little schemes, and like you don't even finish the scheme. You just go a little bit the way through, and then you stop and repivot to something else. It's like everyone can see you go. 2 of Cups is leaving the situation. We know you want to dump H. It's obvious. 3 of Cups is coming up. I'm not going to have that good a birthday pet. The Lovers is in reverse. And the Empress is in reverse. The 8 of Swords. No, it's not. That is Justice in reverse. These decks are a little bit different. Okay. Megan's 43rd year is actually 96th. Yeah, these cards are bad. The 3 of Cups is in reverse. It's not going to be good. There's going to be disharmony. There's going to be potential, I would say, this year for her coming up in the next few months. There's going to be potential where there are actual leaks from her circle. So, you know, all these kind of like people no one's ever heard of, and plus Bobbi Brown makeup. I know everyone knows the name Bobbi Brown makeup, but nobody really knows the CEO of Bobbi Brown. I mean, it's not on my radar, right? There are going to be potential leaks here. Something is going to come out that is more embarrassing than just having the New York Post say nobody wanted a photo taken with her. Are they all reversed? Why, yes, my dear, they are. They are all reversed. Apart from the Three of Swords, actually. The Three of Swords is in the upright, but that's actually the worst position for the Three of Swords to be in. We have got the Lovers in reverse. What is on her mind? Two of Cups is in reverse. This is going to be a shadowing for her 43rd/906th year. The Lovers in reverse, there is an element of a split, a breakup. This could also be with the Lovers in reverse here. She is concerned about a Gemini. Now, there might be a Gemini on the scene that we're not too sure of yet. There might be a Gemini on the scene on the political stage, Donald Trump. I don't know if she's completely petrified of him, but the Lovers in reverse would indicate a Gemini. It also indicates that she is not ready to move on and heal and get past things, no matter how much she says she is. The Empress in reverse, one of her biggest challenges this year is around motherhood and looking like a mother, looking like she has the knowledge of a mother, the nature of a natural mother. You know, you're thinking more something like fairy godmother, but she's giving more Myra Hindley. You know what I mean? She's not doing great with the mother energy. She wants justice. She wants everything sorted out this year. She wants the scales to tip in her favor. The problem with Harry and Meghan when you got the justice card is they don't want justice as a neutral entity. They want justice as an entity where it weighs in their favor, no matter how ridiculous they've been. And they've been plenty ridiculous. They've been plenty big ridiculous. The Star in reverse, she's going to get further iced out and seem more out and distant and cold from Hollywood, which is her target market. They're going to end up like rocking around. She's going to end up like, eventually she's going to end up like the Duchess of Windsor, Wallis Simpson, but without the kind of like bouffant bump hair thing. She's going to end up rocking around the place by herself, talking to herself and her two dolls. There's going to be, her biggest challenges are going to become around her motherhood this year, because we have the Empress in reverse. Her biggest challenges are around that. So there is issues potentially with paternity, line of succession. Something is coming with the kids this year. She wants to win, but she's not necessarily going to win. We've got gossip. She doesn't like it. She doesn't mind selling it about other people, but she's got gossip here coming up for the rest of the year. And the star, she's further and further and further out in the coals, and everyone's going to look at her kind of like an oddity rather than an inspirational thing. But there is something with the kids. How the kids, something comes out about the kids, I can't see in these cards, but there is gossip. And there is questions around motherhood with the Empress in reverse. And the Star card. Let's have a look. Let's move on. Let's talk about the proper royals. We'll talk about the proper royals for a bit. And then I shall disappear into the night. I want to know, and you want to know, what His Majesty thinks of the Colombian tour. The Colombian tour. And I think we'll leave it at that, my dears. I think. She says. It's got to be their tower to fall. Their tower's fallen a few times. I mean, look at all of look at everything. The feedback from Netflix, the feedback from Spare, South Park, the New York City car chase. How many times has Monty Shit Show flooded the area? How, you know, they've had a lot of tower more than anyone else really, and every time they kind of like try and kind of make themselves look good again, something terrible happens. So every time they're planning to do a big launch, they were planning to do a big, they had the Oprah interview and Prince Philip died. They had this whole kind of like, oh, we're at the Well Child Awards and in Griftis in Germany, and Her Majesty the Queen died, and then we had Blummin, oh, and everyone was feeling it, and everyone was upset the Queen had died. And then they released the Netflix thing, and then they did the Spare thing, and you know, they have the worst timing. Something happened around the New York City car chase as well. I can't remember what it was, but like honestly, their timing, it's like apocalyptic nearly. They cursed themselves